Yo, what's up, guys? This is your boy Omar speaking, and I got the brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 in my hand right here. Let me take this thing off real quick. All right, so I had the 5, which I'll be trading in for this one, right? Obviously. So, key difference is the weight. Like, one of the biggest difference that I saw was the weight at first. This one, the 5, is a lot heavier than the 6. When I first used it, I was like, whoa, it feels very light compared to the 5th. The outer screen as well, you have more use of the outer screen. That little tiny increase on it gives you a little bit more because the vessels are more reduced on it, so you're able to use a little bit more of the screen. It's a lot thinner as well. You can see, well, you this case is very thick, so that won't it won't give much of a justification, but it is thinner, so just take my word for it. Opening it up as well. Let me see. Let me just. All right. Look at the crease right here. Right, you can still see it. Right, it looks bad on camera, but when you have it in person, you it's not as noticeable as the 5th one. See, this one you can see it a lot, right? But that's only when you're actually looking for it. Okay, so from here to here, you can see the difference on the crease. All right, but really, once you start using the phone, you don't see it. You really don't see that crease no more. All right, and you really had to have it at an angle in order for you to see that crease. So from here, you see, you have to have it at a certain angle, or else you're not gonna see it. So that's pretty cool. Um, this I barely got the phone yesterday, so the phone is still learning my patterns on the way I use it and everything. Obviously, my main phone is my S24 Ultra, which I'm using to record this video right now. But this is my secondary one. I've been using it, testing it out and everything. Um, it's pretty cool, and I like to do art and everything, and this thing has that. So there's a little thing over here. I'm not sure if we'll be able to see it, but it's called Sketch to Image. So I'll click on it, and then it'll tell me to draw something. So let's draw. I don't know. Um, let's draw some type of tree, right? And then here, let's draw a cat. So it's pretty cool. I was using yesterday. I did like a dragon, and then let's draw some birds up here. Let me see. Let me actually erase that right here. So I'm gonna draw a bird. Then I'll put the sun over here. Da, da, da. So we got the sun, two birds, a tree, and a cat. You don't have to be, you know, a really good artist. You generate it, you'll give it a little bit of time and everything. And this thing is pretty cool. Whenever it feels like doing it. So it takes a little bit because he'll give you like 4 or 5 different ones. But look at that. Now it didn't get my bird, so look at this other one. So you don't have to be the best artist. I like that one. But it'll give you, you know, from this to all this other stuff right here. So I think that was pretty cool. especially for us that, you know, I do know how to draw, but what if I want something fast, right? Like I'm thinking about, okay, I want to do these bridges and buildings and everything. I don't have an idea. Boom, I start doing like little sketch that comes out. For what I'm doing now as part of the inventory team at the company I work for, where I used to be a truck driver, something like this really does help because even though I'm doing inventory, I'm still, in charge of moving things around. And if I'm able to sketch how something might look, generate it, make it into a 3D form, that could help out a lot. And if, say, I'm talking with the builders, right? And, they need an idea of what something might look like, that's something that really helps. So it's actually pretty cool. It's pretty useful if you find use to it. But outside of that, it's kind of like a little gimmick as well. But if you're able to find use for it, like I have, um, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool, good tool. It has that every other feature that the S24 Ultra will have, the light translation and all that stuff. So it's gonna come with that already. Really is very tiny changes that make a big difference. So the phone is still learning my patterns, and we'll see after probably 3 or 4 days what the real battery life looks like. I also have the Watch Ultra, and because of what happened yesterday, with that, what's it called, the internet going down or whatever it was, like Microsoft went down. I don't know what happened really. I was at work and we didn't see nothing. I could have really used, them sending me home early, but that didn't happen. But I still don't have the earbuds, so I'm expecting that today. But so far with the phone, it's very, very good. I like it. And I'm also using a Taurus case, which I will be reviewing later on, right? But not right now. So this is my first impression on the phone right now. It's that little tiny changes that make a difference. Kind of like what Apple does. They basically give you the same phone over and over and over, but every year they're adding something new to it. They're redefining something, and that's what makes that difference on it. That's what makes the experience a little bit better because you have your old stuff and you're making that old stuff better. So you're perfecting what you already have and making it better. That's what Samsung's doing right now, where they have what they have already and they're making it better. And me personally, I like them. Now, do I wish it was a wider outer screen or bigger outer screen? Yeah, because I like that big screen form factor, like my S24 Ultra. So, but it's one change at a time. One little movement at a time. So probably in 2 years, I got the insurance for 2 years on it. So I'm gonna be keeping this phone for 2 years until it's time to upgrade. 2 years, 2 years from now, which will be what, in September 2020. I mean, not September, July of 2026. So for 2 years, I'll be keeping this one. Maybe Apple might have a folding phone of their own, and we'll be doing that as well. But yeah, that's how it will be for now. So, all right, guys, that's my first impression on it a little bit when I was playing around with the phone, and probably in 3 days, I'll come back and I'll give you a little bit more update on how this phone really does work after it learns my pattern, after it's done, doing whatever it's supposed to do with the software. All right, guys, peace out.